Happy New Year, my fellow Homo sapiens. I am Tarker the Newt, and this is Starcraft 2. Today I'm going to be doing a video to sort of try my best to explain this game. A family member, well, my cousin, whom I grew up with as more of a brother, asked me today about some good RTS titles that he could look up. We grew up, well, just for a little background, we kind of grew up playing the original Command and Conquer over serial port connections, and so we both love RTSs, but he's more of a ROTC graduate slash mechanic than a gamer YouTuber like I am, so he's not real connected to the community and doesn't know what's good and what isn't. So I was steering him towards all these Steam titles that are closer to the original Command and Conquer, which aren't bad, and certainly it's nice to pay like $2.50 for a game, but at the same time I completely forgot about Starcraft 2, and this game is fantastic, but to go over all the features would be insane. It's just got so many features, and the real reason I suggested it to him is not only is the base game free to play, but everybody we know and would play games with already has it. So there's that. At any rate, I was struggling to send him videos from the internet. All I could really find on YouTube was either cinematic trailers, cutscenes, or versus matches from pro players and crap, and that's not really going to show him what this game is. So here I am doing it, and you know, it's my birthday, and I'm sick as a dog, of course. I'm always sick on the holidays, it's just a thing. But so I'm gonna go through what this game entails. So right here at the top you can see there's a bunch of different tabs. There's campaign, co-op, versus, custom, and then you have the collection and the replays. The last two are not game modes, so it's just the four. But within these four tabs are so damned many options, and this game has one of the strongest single players I've seen in an RTS for a long time. So, well, let's just go over that real quick. Okay, so you get in here, and I already started. I've been playing a campaign for the saved game, but let's go back. So you get the four campaigns. The game is free to play, so if you just download the game, you get Wings of Liberty for free, as well as the versus modes, I think. But you have to buy Heart of the Swarm, Legacy of the Void, and the Nova Covert Ops, which if you have the base game, you can totally get the campaign package for like $13 right now. It's great. I love when the game goes on sale like that. But so you pick one of the campaigns you want to do. Either, you know, if you've played the first game, this immediately looks familiar. You know, you got the Terran, the Zerg, and the Protoss, and each one's its own campaign. But after they all kind of connect to each other, and you're supposed to play them in an order, and it orders them episode 1, 2, and 3. But then when you're done with all that, there's sort of like an end mission. The Nova Covert Ops kind of ties things up a little bit. I guess. I don't know. I haven't really done it. You can see it's 0%. But let's go in here, and I will show you kind of what this entails. I have a save game here. Alright, so this is the Terran campaign hub, so to speak. Each of the campaigns has something similar. When you're in the Zerg, you're on the Leviathan inside of a creature, and you upgrade Kerrigan instead of your I don't know, bust for your forces or whatever. And then the Protoss also have a ship. I feel like the developers got a little, I don't want to say lazy, but they sort of ran out of ideas the further they went, because this first campaign is just full of stuff, and then it's like the Zerg campaign isn't as full of stuff, and then finally with the Protoss, there's just not much to do on the Spear of Adun. when you're playing as the Protoss. But anyway, you don't know what I'm talking about if you haven't played the game. So this is just the bridge. Down here on the bottom, you can go to the different areas of the ship and do different things. On the bridge, there's two main things you can do. You have the archives here, which allows you to replay cinematics and missions that you've already done and look at your, achievements and stuff. And then you have the star map, which allows you to pick up new missions.
There's a rare gas on Belshir, the Protoss skull, the breath of creation.
Blah, 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 Gabriel Tosh. I love the characters in this game. This game just has a fantastic narrative. But, okay, so this is what you get. You have these missions here, and you can choose which one you want. Here are the rewards. They give you a sort of roundabout, what's the word I'm looking for? Just like a basic description of what your objective's going to be, and then you get the monetary reward and your capability for research. Now, when you play the mission, you don't just get this well, sometimes you do, but generally speaking, you have to pick it up. You have to find it on the map, which is cool. It's nice. Like, for instance, here, when you go to Belshir, you're fighting against the Tal'Darim, this sort of hardcore, hard-ass sect of Protoss that even the other Protoss fear and sort of revile. But you find their technology cores and you get research. So there's 3 technology cores on this map somewhere. And then on Meinhof here, you're stuck defending a base from hordes of Zerg, infested Terrans that appear during the day, or appear at night. And during the day, you can wander around and destroy their stuff, but you've got to sort of push out during the night to be able to get these Zerg research, because you have to kill two Zerg creatures that are interesting, but obviously they only appear at night. Oh, sorry. Again, I'm sick, so I'm like sneezing and coughing and stuff. But yeah, and then on Tarsonis here, you have to stop some. The trains. You have to intercept these trains, and it's basically a matter of just building strong defenses and getting the trains to drive through them and kill themselves. But, during that, there's like just these massive amounts of enemy Terrans wandering around, and you have to sort of either sneak through them or fight your way through them to find these old Zerg skeletons that are scattered around Tarsonis. It's cool. I like it. It's a neat idea. And every mission you do will give you a new unit to add to your roster of units. Oh, excuse me. So anyway, yeah, that's the bridge. And, in most areas you'll have characters like this here, and you can talk to them. Like, see, I have Tosh here.
He is the man. We make a good team, me and you.
Why are you here, Tosh? Our business is done unless you got something else for me.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. So, but... yeah, so it's neat. It just, it tells you about the game world and, possible future missions and things like that. Maybe some alliances you can make later on. That's a thing, too. Like, later on you have to choose between this guy and Nova. And I always choose Tosh because he's pretty cool. And also, the Spectres are friggin' awesome. But it's just a neat way of... bringing across the narrative and building the universe without shoving it in your face. It's not some unskippable cutscene. It's your choice to click on these guys and listen to what they have to say. So let's look at some of the other areas here. We've got the armory, and I should have done some more missions, but as you saw earlier, you get units. I only have the Firebat and the Marauder right now, but as you get the new units, they appear here in this little launch bay. Or, armory, I guess it is. And you'll see, like, here's where the siege tank will be. Back here would be the medevacs. The Spectres or the Ghosts, respectively, appear here. The Banshees back here somewhere. And you can click on them and hear about, read about them and stuff and see them up close. And this is kind of cool. I love this. I love everything about this campaign interaction. Because you can, you learn about the world through the stuff in it. And So here's the armory console, and this is a way you can spend your credits. I've already done it, so I can't really show you much, but you know, you get these cool little upgrades like the Neo Steel bunker, which is, you know, adds more units, and this increases the range, and you know, things like that. And right now I just have infantry, so by the end of the campaign you'll have this huge list of different types of units, you know, vehicles, spaceships, support modules, things like that. Oh yeah, I always get the combat shield. Extra life from Marines is a good thing. But yeah, so that's the armory console, and then all right, let's just keep moving. So you can go to the cantina, which is mostly just a fun area. It's a place where different crew members will appear, and you can talk to them. Like, here's a special forces guy, here's a bridge crew guy, here's the cantina dude. This is also where you come to talk to Tychus and watch the news if you want.
Donnie Vermillion, UNN, your first, last, and only stop for the truth. Tonight, our own Kate Lockwell uncovers a secret shadow war waged by our brave Dominion ghost.
Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, that usually has something to do with whatever's happening recently in the campaign. This guy here,
You came to the right
blah,
place.
blah, 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 he will
Lots of
let you
folks ready to
hire
fight
mercenaries. And when
for
you
the
go
right
into
price.
a mission, you'll have this merc compound that, like it shows here, and you can hire these dudes for money. And they're basically elite versions of the basic units. Oh hey, I have enough to get the devil dogs. I think I'll do it. So I just hired the devil dogs, which means when I get into a mission, I'll be able to click on my merc compound and buy the devil dogs, along with these three. And there's a bunch more that will unlock as you get new unit types. It unlocks their mercenary equivalents as well. And there's also, I mean, there's just so many things that I can look at this. It's a night elf from WoW. But there's cool things like this badge here. You can click on the badge, or these hydralisk claws, whatever you call them. There's just cool little things that you can change the music. And there's an arcade console here called the Lost Vikings. You can literally play this arcade console, which I'm not going to do. It loads up a map. That's what it is. It's just a custom map where you move this unit around and fight. It's a bullet hell shooter. It's pretty cool. Very difficult, though. I haven't got very far on it. I'll play it at some point, but right now I'm just talking about this. And then I talked about the research points. You can get the research points, which will either be Protoss or Zerg, respectively. And you come down here to the research console, and they get added to your total. And so you can see here I've only gotten 4 Protoss relics, but I've killed a lot of interesting Zerg, so I'm almost to the next tier. I've already got the first tier here, which is the fortified bunkers, and I love those. They are really great. The other option is the strike turret, which I opted out of because I don't really need a gun on my bunkers when I'm filling my bunkers full of dudes that have guns. It's just a little redundant. It's just more attack or more defense, and I prefer defense. So you go up this ladder here, and you get to choose one or the other. So the next tier I'll have to choose either Planetary Fortress or the Perdition Turret, which is a more traditional defense platform. I don't like the Perdition Turrets. They only attack ground units, and they have a very short range. They have a tendency to get killed really easily, so I don't bother with them. I usually get the Planetary Fortress, which is way better, in my opinion. Alright, so just for giggles, I loaded up the Zerg campaign to show you sort of what it, how it differs a little bit. Yeah, it's the same thing. You can click on stuff that's highlighted and listen to people talk, you know.
What are you
Here's a captured Protoss.
We study this moon to see if its rotation can
Blah, 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 blah. Anyway. So we can go in here, and there's a bunch of different upgrade options for each organism that's currently in your army. And this is just like the armory. As you get new types of Zerg life forms, they'll appear in this area, and you can except you can click on them directly and choose which upgrades you want. Now, the way you really upgrade is to upgrade Kerrigan. As you play missions, she sort of levels up, and you can select these different upgrades that she can use. And when you do a mission, you get Kerrigan, and she's kind of like a hero unit. It's cool. It's interesting. It's just a way they sort of mixed up the formula a little for the Zerg campaign. All right, so that was the campaign mode. Now I'll talk about the other modes. And one thing where this game really shines is how instantly multiplayer it is. You can just click up here, hit plus, and invite friends. Well, you click on the friends list, which I'm not going to bring up because I don't want to show my friends' names online. But you can click here and just invite them to your party, and then you just go to something like co-op or versus, and you can just immediately play a game with them. And I love co-op. It's basically like the campaign missions. You've got all these missions here that you can do, and you're playing them with a friend, and that's so cool. And you level up your commander, and you can see here I've pretty much maxed out Raynor, because I really like the Terrans, and Raynor especially because I'm a huge fan of the battle cruiser and Marines, and all his upgrades go, well, most of his upgrades go towards the battle cruiser and the Marine. But I've also played Abathur a little bit. He's cool. He's got large flying units, which I love. But that's the thing. So when you're level 1, you've got units that you don't quite have access to. Here's Dehaka. He's got a lot of units that are missing to start out. And you also have these upgrades that you get as you level up, and you can do mutations, which increase your experience and add a little interesting things like this to your maps. You can create a custom one. I'm not sure how this works exactly, but that's cool. That's a fun thing to do with friends. And then you have the versus modes where you can do training missions, versus AI, where all the human players fight the AI players, and it'll be 2 humans versus 2 AI, 3 humans versus 3 AI. And then you've got team mode, which is the same thing but with all humans, and of course 1 versus 1. And then you have the tournaments, which you have to pre-qualify for and trade out every once in a while. It's like a season. You can see right here the 1 versus 1 3-round begins in about an hour, and then there's the test round, which is not on right now. So long as there's I think so long as there's a tournament going, you can't do the test round. I don't really know how this stuff works. I very rarely do versus. Oh yeah, and Archon. I forgot to mention Archon. That's one player is what you call an Archon. They are in a sort of central location with lots of resources and some upgrades to start with, and it's basically them versus the entire rest of the map, which is interesting. But you've got to start with a party to be able to play that. So, and then the last but not least is the custom tab, where this game just opens up. And if you've played Warcraft 3, you will instantly be familiar with all of this. So these are the lobbies. These are the games that people are playing right now, and I could join if I wanted to. But you can sort of see just by me clicking on this what all this is. Here's Castle Fight, which is an upgraded version of a Warcraft 3 map. Nexus Wars, Direct Strike, which is just another Nexus War. It's basically Starcraft Castle Fight. Yeah, you can see what they call Tug of War. So, and then you can go into Melee and do custom games. You can put mods in. There's just so many options. So many options. And usually I just play arcade. I have a couple of well, this is the top played maps. These are the maps that are mostly played right now. I have my bookmarks, which I mostly go to, and I have tower defense, and like I just as an example for what you can do with this crap. Here's Hivekeeper, which is literally Dungeon Keeper in Starcraft 2. Like you can see this screenshot here, what it is, and it's so cool. And yeah, here's the original Diablo remade in StarCraft 2. Like, come on, that's so cool. And then we have there's 2 maps here that I have, 2 different of ant colonies, which is basically Sim Ant in a multiplayer form. If you ever played the original Sim Ant, and So yeah, that's that. That's pretty much all there is to show you on the menus. Next, I'm just going to play an example game so you guys can see what the actual gameplay looks like.
Not enough minerals.
What's going on? SCV ready. Yep. Go ahead. In the rear with the gear. SCV ready. Yo. Ah! You scared me!
This structure belongs to the Zerg. This base belongs to the enemy.
Big job, huh? Bad news? Ah! You scared me! SCV ready. Yo. In the rear with the gear. Move it! SCV ready. What's going on? We hear you.
Our allies are being attacked.
What's going on? Sure thing. Huh? Well, butter my biscuit.
Our allies are being attacked. Not enough add-ons complete.
Yo.
Not enough minerals.
Yep. I'm going. Bad news?
Not enough. Our allies are being attacked.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Add-on complete. Upgrade complete. Command center upgrade complete.
Go, go, go! You gonna give me orders? You want a piece of me, boy? Ah!
Combat awaits. Where shall we march?
Orange-san.
This better be good.
Research complete.
Gangway.
Not enough minerals.
Well, butter my biscuit. Been waiting on you. This better be good. By the numbers, boys. Fueled up, ready to go! What's going on? It's your time. Go, go, go!
Vanquish the enemy.
Our allies are being attacked. Upgrade complete.
Yes, Executor.
Ready to roll out!
Our allies are being attacked.
Go ahead. It's go time. Oh, it's on. What's going on? Yeah. Let's have a blast.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
We are attempting to secure this expansion.
Just say.
Research complete.
I'm going. Yep. Who wants some? Gangway, coming through.
Our allies are being attacked.
This better be good.
Mineral field depleted. Our allies are being attacked.
Who wants some? What's going on? This better be good.
Our allies are being attacked.
You gonna give me orders? Booyah! Huh?
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Will do.
Upgrade complete. Add-on. Mineral field depleted.
In the rear with the gear.
allies are being attacked.
Huh? Yo. Go ahead.
Our allies are being attacked. Command center upgrade complete. Our allies are being attacked.
That's fine. By the numbers, boys. This better be good.
Our allies are being attacked. Base is under attack. Our SCVs are under attack. Upgrade complete.
Go ahead. Woo-hoo! Overtime.
Mineral field depleted. Add-on complete. Not enough energy.
SCV ready.
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready.
Hachi. Yes, sir. Whatever that means. Engage.
This location is ideal for our expansion.
Not enough energy. Upgrade complete.
Need something blown up?
Oh, really?
Bad news?
Patching you through. Whatever that means. Course laid in.
Base is under attack. Vespine Geyser exhausted.
Woo-hoo! Overtime. In the rear with the gear. Bad news?
Our allies are being attacked. Not enough energy. Our allies are being attacked. Upgrade complete.
Who called in the fleet? I'm on it.
Add-on complete.
We hear you.
Our allies are being attacked.
Ah! You scared me! Sure thing. I'm going.
We must secure additional resources.
Yo. Yes, sir. Move it. Who called in the fleet?
Upgrade complete.
En route. What is it? Whatever that means.
Mineral field depleted.
We move for victory.
Who called in the fleet?
Our forces will assault this location.
Take it slow.
Upgrade complete. Our allies are being attacked. Our SCVs are under attack. Our allies are being attacked.
I'm on it. Engage. Who called in the fleet? Slow. So exciting! Yes. Squadron on duty.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Whatever that means. Take it slow. En route. Yes.
Yes, Commander.
Mineral field depleted.
In the rear with the gear.
What is it?
Upgrade complete. Our allies are being attacked.
Who called in the fleet? You hailed? What is it? Oh, really?
Strike now, warriors!
Take it slow. Yes, Commander.
Our allies are being attacked.
You hailed?
Mineral field depleted.
Acknowledged. Who called in the fleet?
Our allies are being attacked.
Ordering on route. Engage.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
Patching you through. What is it? Yes, Commander. Yes. Force.
You're attempting to let our enemies feel the might of the Kala.
Our allies are being attacked.
Ordering on route. Take it slow. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Mineral field depleted.
Yes, Commander. Whatever that means. Engage.
assault this location.
Course laid in.
Strike now, warriors! We move for victory.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Squadron en route.
Let our enemies feel the might of the Kala. We move for victory.
So that has been my StarCraft 2 video. If you're still here, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.